Assalamu alaikum guys, welcome to the part 2 of the Samsung Galaxy S10 features and release date. We already talked about some of the features of the Samsung Galaxy S10 in the previous video, so keep watching this video. My name is Hamza Mukhtar, you are watching Advanced Unboxer, so let's get started. According to some rumors, Samsung is considering a triple lens camera for the Samsung Galaxy S10 along with a 3D sensor for augmented reality content. Analyst chatter isn't always that reliable, but it would make sense if Samsung wants to compete with the Huawei P20 Pro and the rumored triple lens iPhone. It's also rumored that we have now heard again, with the source claiming that while the most basic model of the Galaxy S10 might have just a single lens camera and the middle model might have a dual lens one, the biggest and most expensive version of the Samsung Galaxy S10 would have a triple lens camera. More recently, we have heard more details on the possible specs of the triple lens camera, with it apparently consisting of a 12MP wide-angle lens, a 16MP super wide-angle lens and a 13MP of telephoto lens. An even newer report echoes those camera specs but adds that the 12MP one will be an f1.5 and f2.4 variable aperture lens, just like the camera on the Samsung Galaxy S9, while the 16MP lens will have an f1.9 aperture and a 123-degree field of view, and the 13MP lens will have an f2.4 aperture. Some or all of the S10 models might also have a dual lens front-facing camera, according to one report. We also have an idea of what might be powering the Samsung Galaxy S10, as it's reportedly going to use the unannounced Snapdragon 855, at least in some regions. This is said to be a 7nm chipset, which is smaller and likely both more powerful and more efficient than the Snapdragon 845 found in many of 2018's flagship. The 855 is also said to capable of supporting theoretical download speeds of up to 2GB, up from 1.2GB on the Galaxy S9. So don't expect to get speeds anywhere near this in the real world. Still, it could be a big upgrade. As good the RAM, as Samsung has announced that it's developed an 8GB RAM chip built on a 10nm process. One odd report has suggested the phone may support 12GB of RAM too, but we are inclined to believe the above about an 8GB of RAM mode. Onboard storage could also be faster for the Galaxy S10, as Samsung is set to start using UFS 3.0 storage in early 2019. This is about 2 times faster than the current phone storage modules and takes up less space, so there's more room for other components. Plus, the minimum size it comes in 128GB, so if the Galaxy S10 uses it, then all models will have to have at least 128GB of storage. We have also heard talk that Samsung might rename the range, launching the next model as the Samsung Galaxy X rather than the Galaxy S10. The Samsung Galaxy S9 looks almost identical to the Galaxy S8, so it's high time we got a new design from the South Korean company. Whether that means a notch, a new material or even a foldable phone, we will leave to Samsung, but we want to see something new. While the Samsung Galaxy S9 Plus has a dual lens camera, the standard Galaxy S9 only has a single lens one. For the Galaxy S10, want both models to have 2 lenses or better yet 3. After all, the Huawei P20 Pro has landed with exactly that to stunning effect. Samsung's been delivering top smartphone cameras for a while now, but this year it has some real competition from Huawei, so for the Galaxy S10 we want to see it take steps to get ahead. The good news is that a triple lens camera has already been rumored, so it sounds like only the priciest model will get it. In-screen fingerprint scanners have been rumored for various Samsung phones, and the Galaxy S10 is no exception, but now the other companies have launched commercially available handsets. With them, we might finally see Samsung roll one out. Having a scanner in the screen means it doesn't need to take up space on the front or be awkwardly placed on the back. Plus, it looks high-tech enough to make owners of other phones jealous. This too has been rumored for the Galaxy S10, so there's a very real chance it will happen. While the overall quality of photos taken by the Samsung Galaxy S9 is very high, AR emoji were one of the most hyped features of the Galaxy S9 range, but they were also one of the least impressive aspects of these phones. The camera's facial recognition isn't powerful enough to do it justice. Battery life is one thing that doesn't improve with each new phone generation. In fact, sometimes it gets worse. In the case of the Samsung Galaxy S9 and Samsung Galaxy S9 Plus, you're only really looking at a day of life. And while that might generally be okay for anyone who doesn't mind plugging their phone in every night, it's worth remembering that the battery will start to wear out over time, so a day of life when you buy the phone means less than a day, a year or two on. As such, we really want to see improvements to the battery in the Galaxy S10. Whether that's though a larger unit than the frankly small 3000 mAh one in the Samsung Galaxy S9 just through more efficient hardware and software. We have said already that we want a new design from the Galaxy S10, but what we would really like is a complete absence of bezels, as in no notch either, just an all screen front. So guys, what do you think about the Samsung Galaxy S10? Tell me in the comment section below. Guys, I hope you like this video. If you like this video, subscribe to my channel and don't forget to press the bell icon so you never miss any video from my channel. And if you think I should improve my channel, so don't forget to tell me in the comment section below. And bye bye till the next video.